Hey everybody, what's up? It's Mr. E-Dog coming back at you with another RuneScape adventure. This sheep is giving me head. Anyways, today's adventure is gonna be King Black Dragon. I've done the Queen and the Cow Fight Queen, and I'm doing these little bossing tutorials to help people understand. A lot of people like to watch a boss fight before they just go try it, because nobody wants to die and nobody wants to go into something they don't know about. So King Black Dragon is very, very easy, and I will have two of my friends here helping me out. You don't really need a large group for it. If you go under your quest tab, you go to your beasts, you can come down here to the King Black Dragon. You can see that the recommended combat level is actually 50. Group size is 2. Most expensive thing he can probably drop is a Draconic Visage. I actually got one yesterday, but I didn't get it on video. Ouch. So, and if you want to learn some information about his different attacks, I'll go through those really quickly. He is a dragon, so he does have his fire breath. So you are going to want to have some sort of anti-fire defense, either a dragon fire shield, as you can see that Zinq on my left has, or in my inventory, anti-fire. Now I have a super anti-fire, which is you have to have a herb lore of 85 to make, cannot be assisted and cannot be traded. You can use dragon fire shield or an anti-fire potion. Because EOC's come out and they've come out with dual weapons, I actually advise using an anti-fire potion and just give yourself duals. Now, if you use a Dragonfire shield with an anti-fire potion, his Dragonfire breath will not touch you at all. Any of the dragons in RuneScape besides Queen Black Dragon, her fire, she'll still hit through it. So, that being said, he has 3 different magic attacks, and the magic attacks can also poison you. So usually when you go in and melee, do the opposite protection of the combat triangle. So if you're going to melee, you want to protect mage. Going in range, you want to protect melee. But if you stand away, you could actually just do souls. Actually, you know, you could do whatever you want. Low levels, probably just protect from mage the whole time, no matter what gear you're in. If you're wearing melee gear, if you're wearing ranged gear, just protect from mage if you're low levels. If you're high levels, you can soul split it. You don't need to worry about even getting hit. If you do, your soul split's going to take care of it. He's very easy to kill. If you're right at level 50 or 60, you can do it with a good friend. I advise bringing the best food you can. I'm going to go over my inventory, my gear, and then we're going to get in there and kill him a couple times. So I've got 4 lines of lobster, some empty space here for the drops. I have a Super War Master's Potion, which is basically just a super attack, super defense, super strength, all mixed together. All these are made in GE except for the super anti-fire, which I made. Now, for summoning, if you can summon a Bunyip, he just constantly heals you. You can bring a Beast of Burden if you want to carry more food. Prayer Flask, of course, and Prayer Renewal. So if you just have a Deflect prayer on and you just do Prayer Renewal, your prayer will probably stay constant. But I use Soul Split and Turmoil at the same time, so I have to drink Prayer Flasks. My gear is pretty simple. I'm kind of wearing mid-level gear. Slayer Helmet, Charming and pick up to Imps. 99 Cape if you have one. Fire Cape, Obsidian Cape will work too. Dual Karasi and Jessica Sword. Bandos, Steadfast. Ring of Wealth, always bring a Ring of Wealth. The defense rings don't really give big a difference, so I just always say bring a Ring of Wealth. And that's pretty much it. I'll show you guys the stats real quick. You can take a look at that. Alright, so let's meet the group. We have Zinq Noob.
Sound resumed.
Zinq Noob on the left, and we have Applejack on the right. You guys say hello.
Hey.
Oh god, we got guitar in the background. Tell him to stop playing guitar. He sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so we are ready to go in. Before you go in, go ahead and set your quick prayers. Like I said, you want to do Deflect from Mage if you're low level. If you're high level, you can use Soul Split, but definitely protect from Mage. Get your quick prayers set up. And I like to, before... Location, forgot to say this. It is, as you can see over here in the corner, that is the Edgeville Lodestone. So it's right over here on the Wilderness Wall. You won't go into the wilderness at all. So this is the easiest way. Before, I think 2013, you had to go out in the wilderness to get to the King Black Dragon. They fixed it now where you don't have to. Now, before I go in, I always drink my anti-fire. That way you're good to go. So, guys, if we're ready, let's head in. Oh, okay. So
enter encounter?
I'll go
or
ahead.
Custom encounter, right?
Let me start one real quick, guys.
Yeah, I'm not.
That
really
way we
sure
don't
how
have to
this
worry
works
about
now.
other people who are there. We'll do fast spawn speeds and free for all. So all you got to do is join on me, MrEdog. While you're here, go ahead and turn your prayers on. Drink your potions if you have any. Go ahead and drink an anti-potion. Summon your good guy. And we're here. Spec weapons work great. He is weak to, as all dragons, he is weak to stabbing weapons. I hit a 645 with that magic attack. Nice. Try to use scimitars, any stabbing weapon, rapiers, they're great against him. Ranged is also pretty powerful against the King Black Dragon. As you can see, us three, we're doing pretty good. It's easy to one man, fairly easy. And he drops pretty much the same thing. He'll drop Black Dragon Hide, Dragon Bones. If you see in the chat, my Spring Cleaner gets a Rex part item. So my Spring Cleaner he dropped some sort of item. My Spring Cleaner didn't break it apart. It failed. It fails every once in a while, but I would have got something, and I got 4 Crimson Charms out of that. So he spawns normally. If you don't have an encounter, it used to be like every 20 seconds or so. But since we did this one fast, let's see how fast he responds. This will be kind of a loot, just a little bit to show you. Brought too much stuff in here. I have to eat this stuff. I guess I should have done fastest spawn. I thought he would have been spawning faster than this.
How many seconds did you set him to spawn?
It's just standard fast and fastest. There we go. Ooh, that threw. I've actually hit my highest Karasi spec on this guy. I hit a 943 with a Karasi spec. I was livid, man. Let me tell you what, it was the best night of my life.
Was it dual or was it solo?
Just the Karasi sword. You don't have to have Jessica's. Well, I was really wanting to show
nice.
the loot, but somebody got it.
It's pretty much just Rune Battle Axe, and Dragon, typical stuff. Dragon Bones and Crimson Charms.
Yeah. So you don't need to
You'll get
bring.
coal and adamant ore from time to time.
If you're trying to out DPS people, you can bring your best gear. But really, if you're loot sharing, you don't need to bring your best gear. It'd just be a waste of degradation because you're just wasting.
Oh, 24k. Okay.
Here, his
24K for
drops
battle axe.
aren't that expensive, but they have the ability to be pretty expensive. Draconic Visage is the most expensive thing he drops. I think it's 1.2 mil right now. Let's do that. Whips seem to work very well against the King Black Dragon as well. The Abyssal Vine Whip, the regular Abyssal Whip, and the Lava Whip seem to work really well. Rapiers being the best weapon against him. So if you have the Chaotic Rapiers,
With the whip
the
on
Drygore Rapiers, they work pretty well.
with the whip on KBD, I would suggest a defense-based setup because strength, it has its abilities, but it also fails from time to time, and you'll put up too much DPS with a strength setup.
Oh, picked up his stupid royal boats.
I forgot my Charming Imp. Lol.
It's okay, mine's picking up. I've already got 8. And the King Black Dragon does drop charms. It's usually 4 at a time, so it's a good way to make charms. And also, if you have dragons, or I think it's any type of dragon, or a black dragon Slayer task, you can come kill him for more Slayer experience. It's a good task. I usually, if I get a black dragon Slayer task, I'll come and just kill the king 100 times or whatever the task asks for. You get a lot more Slayer experience, and I think you even get a small reward too. I'd have to look into it, but if you kill him, you can go to your Slayer Master, and I think they give you a special bonus or something. Not sure. Wow, even with my crappy gear, I'm still out DPSing people. Pick up some gold ore. Pick up.
Yeah, I wasn't coming here with great gear.
Actually, we're all wearing level 70 God armor, so I should have brought the AGS. See what specs I can hit on them. I can spec now. Okay. I've always noticed that with the Karasi spec, you want to hit them a couple times and then do the spec, because if you do a spec on the first attack, for some reason, it just never works. Oh, and pay attention down here for your dragon fire, because mine just ran out. I'm glad I did that. So we'll hit them twice, and then we'll do this. 447.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Pretty good hit.
And that's him. Alright. Guys, I think that is pretty much the end of the tutorial. You can pretty much do this yourself. Very easy. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I always need more ideas and more people to help me out. Thank y'all, and as always, keep on scaping.